Lawrence Edward Page is an American business magnate, computer scientist, and internet entrepreneur. He is best known for co-founding Google with Sergey Brin.
When I was here at Michigan, I'd actually been taught how to make dreams real. I know it sounds funny, but that is what I learned in a summer camp converted into a training program called Leader Shape. That program encouraged me to pursue a crazy idea at the time. I wanted to build a personal rapid transit system on campus to replace the buses.
Before we continue, please don't forget to share and comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Lawrence Edward Page, born March 26, 1973, East Lansing, Michigan, US. He attended East Lansing High School, graduating in 1991. In summer school, he attended Interlochen Center for Arts, playing flute but mainly saxophone for 2 summers. Page received a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering with honors from the University of Michigan in 1995. Page entered into the doctorate program in Stanford University in 1998, where he met Brin. The two were both intrigued with the idea of enhancing the ability to extract meaning from the mass of data accumulated on the internet. They created the PageRank algorithm to rank websites, and this is still used as Google's algorithm. Larry Page discovered that backlink relevancy might improve search engine algorithms. They constructed this powerful algorithm in Larry Page's dorm room. They used inexpensive computer bits to make a search engine gadget. In 2002, Page and Brin were named in the MIT Technology Review TR 100 for being among the top 100 innovators of the world under the age of 35. Yahoo wanted to buy Google for $3 billion, but Page and Brin weren't in the mood to sell. Just 3 years before, they were willing to take $750,000 for Google. It had grown into an entity that they felt was worth more than 4,000 times that price. In 2004, Google launched Orkut, a social networking site, and introduced Google Desktop Search. The same year, Google held its initial public offering, or IPO, which made Page and Brin millionaires. Page and Brin received the prestigious Marconi Foundation Prize, and they were also elected as Fellow of the Marconi Foundation at the Columbia University. The philanthropic wing of Google, Google.org, was formed to contribute towards social issues and causes. The year 2005 was quite productive for Google. Google Maps, Blogger Mobile, Google Reader, and iGoogle were released that year. The next year, Google acquired YouTube and introduced the chat feature in Gmail. In January 2011, Larry Page became the CEO of Google. One of the primary goals I have is to get Google to be a big company that has the nimbleness and soul and passion and the speed of a startup. Page told New York Times of the shift. Page was largely silent for most of 2012, a product of vocal cord paralysis. The condition that affected Page at various points in his life, but it hit him particularly hard the year after he took the reins back at Google. After struggling for almost a year, he could finally speak. One of his last public speaking engagements was at Google I/O 2013, where he laid out his vision for the company's future. Page detailed his vision for a so-called Google Island, where technological progress could march on unabated by silly concerns like regulatory requirements and ethics. In 2015, Google restructures as Alphabet. Our company is operating well today, but we think that we can make it cleaner and more accountable. So, we are creating a new company, Page wrote.
I still think a lot about transportation. You never lose a dream. It just incubates as a hobby. Many things people labor hard to do now, like cooking, cleaning, and driving, will require much less human time in the future.
Since 2015, Sundar Pichai is the new CEO of Google, and we will bring his hidden life story soon, so stay tuned. Page still made regular appearances at the company's all-hands meetings, but he has not given an interview about his interests. He does have the air of a rich celebrity developing a fondness for high-end luxury cars. Page now has his hands in numerous startups as an investor and advisor. While Page and Brin have avoided public appearances since Sundar Pichai became Google's CEO, including Alphabet since 2019. But in 2018, Breitbart leaks a video of Page and Brin in an all-hands meeting after Trump's election. This is perhaps the last time the public will ever see Google's co-founders speaking in front of a crowd. Page and Brin are no longer involved in the company's operations. Larry Page's net worth, which is more than $88.3 billion, has been calculated using his stake in the company. The billionaire owns Class B and C shares, giving him about 6% of the business according to an April 2022 filing. His primary residence is a 9,000 square foot home in Palo Alto, California, which he bought in 2005 for $7.2 million. In 2011, Larry spent $45 million on a 193-foot yacht called Census. Larry Page and his family moved to Fiji during 2020 in order to buy at least one full private island and potentially several surrounding islands. And also Larry's family foundation, the Carl Victor Page Memorial Fund, controls more than $1 billion worth of assets that have been donated by Larry. Here are career lessons to learn from Google's co-founder, Larry Page. Learn from others' mistakes. Strengthen your strengths. One person can make a difference. Dreaming big is not just for big companies. And most of all, be curious. Google's parent company, Alphabet, is the world's largest company as of yet, and it is headed by none other than Larry Page himself. According to Page, if you're doing the same thing as everybody else, you will probably not fail spectacularly, but you won't be making the headlines either. Being a successful business owner isn't about following the trends and letting things grow slowly. It's about dreaming big and making a mark in this world. And that's a wrap for today. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest content.
Feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them.